Hi everybody, hello, welcome to a 2026 reset. I cannot believe we are actually ending 2025, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. This is going to be quite a long video maybe. I'm going to go through my vision board. I'm going to create a new vision board. I'm going to go through my goals, my wins, my lows for 2025. And I'm going to setting goals for 2025, and also I will do a end year financial reflection using the BFF. So if you have received your BFF, you can grab it and we're going to use it, but I'm going to start with my vision board. So as you can see, I'm already sharing my screen and we are on Notion. But before that, grab a drink and let's do this together. So I'm drinking the Cosmo drink from Woolies. It's lovely. All right, so I've got my drink, I've got my journals, I've got my vision board open, so let's begin. So let's have a look. Let me just make it big, nice and wide. These are my yearly plans and this is my vision board. I don't actually sell this, hey? So let me know if you would like me to sell you like my Notion template. But yeah, I don't really sell it. So anyways, let's go into it. I'll start with just the vision board. Looking at this, I don't know why I set some of these goals. And this is why I do the 12-week year. It's because sometimes you can set these big goals at the beginning of the year and then you realize throughout the year that, you know what, it is hard to achieve these goals and then you end up giving up. So breaking up the year in quarters has really helped me, and I'll show you how shortly. Okay, so I put family because family is my number one value. I really want to be with my family most of the time. I just value spending time with my family over being in the office or whatever. So that's just me. So family is number one. Debt free. I really wanted to pay off debt, so that did not happen. Family did happen. Financial freedom, not really, because I still have debt. But I was able to make my own income and afford my bills. But I need more than that. So I would say no on financial freedom. YouTube, I didn't make this much on YouTube. I really wanted to, but I didn't. But I did make enough off YouTube, but through YouTube, as I touched on my previous video on how I use YouTube as a funnel for my business income. So kind of did, but I was wanting channel income, so my Google AdSense from YouTube to increase. So that was not. Orders, okay, yes, we did receive quite a lot of orders. Meeting my clients, just like literally having one-on-ones, that did happen. Going somewhere, traveling in a plane, I had no plans for this. I didn't have even the finances for this, but I flew up for the first Million Club to Johannesburg, actually Pretoria. So this did happen, and I did go with my husband. Revamping my office, I did. So right now I've got a new setup. It's just that Skylar has written on my board and she loves it. So please don't mind the back if you don't like it, but I'm a mom. That's cute and important to me. So that's part of who I am. Going to Cape Town, no, that did not actually happen. I would love that to happen. Grow my emergency fund, no. My teeth, no. 50,000 subscribers, no. But as time went by, I let go of this one because, as my previous video again, I mentioned that I'm no longer chasing subscribers, but I still want my business to grow. So if people watching do subscribe, it's because they love what I have to offer. It's not just me just recording videos just for views and subscribers. So here I put a bigger place, a bigger house, whether we're buying a house or moving to a house, whatever. And I would say this specific one did not happen, but we did end up moving to a bigger place. So I love where we are right now, and it's more quiet. The windows are open currently and there's not much noise, so I'm grateful. Hopefully I'm not jinxing anything, because right now it's holidays, there's a lot of kids around. I aspire to be a woman who wakes up and loves what she does for a living every day, travels often, is spiritually secure and financially stable. Ooh, I love that. And I'll say I have achieved that, except for traveling often. So I still need to work on that one. Over here, I just had a lady, out just taking a little break with the ocean view and reading a book. So I have not achieved that. I probably have achieved opposites, where it's chaotic and I'm so close to hitting burnout. So I need to really prioritize this. Also going on a little holiday, I did not achieve that. This was for being somewhere where it's like an event or anything like that, where there's people. I did achieve that through like Liberty, where I got awarded for double platinum. Well, I got invited to an awards dinner for double platinum. I wanted to interview people on my YouTube, and I did. I had someone talk about wills. I had someone talk about medical aid and gap cover. So I've got all of those. So that actually happened. I wanted a new camera. That did not happen, but I do have a new recording setup, but not a new camera. But I did get my new phone, so that has helped me create content much better than my old phone. I wanted to pay off Skylar's school fees. That was done. I wanted to revamp our bedroom, so basically get a headboard. We don't have a headboard. I don't know why. That did not happen. It is not, I guess, a priority, but we do want to, or I do want to get that and sort that out and make our bedroom pretty, but our bedroom is literally just for sleeping. I work at home and I only see my bedroom at 9 p.m. when I go to sleep. Hectic. I wanted to start working out with my husband. We did not. We did go on walks a lot, but we did not work out together. But this is our goal for 2026. Do Bible study with my husband. Yes. I want to be a millionaire. I would say I did achieve that, but through revenue, not what I want, where I have $1 million in my investments. That is what I want. So I did, but I didn't. Obviously getting pregnant, that's what I wanted. That did not happen. I don't know why I put that car. I think I want to upgrade my car to an SUV. So that has not happened. So that is a 0. So that is basically our vision board for 2025. I'm going to close the window because there's people standing out here. Okay, so that is our vision board for 2025. And now let's move on to our goals. When I say our, I mean me and my husband. More me, because I'm the one who's more like put things down, write it down, put it on paper. So I've set an intention already for 2026. What I want to accomplish is to strengthen everything I built for myself in 2025. So I've built a lot of things in 2025, and I want to really strengthen them now in 2026. Who I want to be healthier and more peaceful. I'm going to dive a little bit deep into it now shortly. Habits I want to keep up: reading my Bible, drinking water, and sleeping 7 hours or more. Something new for 2025. This year I want to learn how to speak Sotho. Yeah, I do. But I blame my husband because he doesn't speak Sotho to me, or even Skylar. He just speaks Zulu. Like, he just accommodates me, and I don't want that. I want him to speak Sotho so that I can learn. So I've put it down and I've told him to teach me at least a phrase, a sentence every single day. Okay, let's have a look at the goals. Goal number 1 under personal and spiritual goals was to read 10 books in the Bible. Let's have a look. Obviously, I've read most of the books in the Bible, I would say, but for this year, for 2025, I wanted to read 10 books in the Bible. I think I have. So how I'm going to track that, I'm going to track it under Life by Design. Actually, let me go back and then open the second tab, Life by Design. Okay, so I'm in my Life by Design tab, and I've got my reading hub over here. So I'm just going to check it out. Let's see. Okay, so I read Genesis, finished it, Matthew, Ruth, Proverbs, Romans, Ephesians, Hebrews, and Titus. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm almost done with Exodus. And Acts, I'm in. Oh no, I'm not almost done with Acts. John, I'm still at the beginning. Luke. So what happened was, I think I would be on 10 books if I didn't pause Exodus and Acts, because I read Exodus in the morning and then I read Acts at night with my husband as a Bible study. And we had to pause that because now we are reading the story of Jesus through the book of Luke. So we're going through that right now with Skylar. So that's what caused this confusion. But it's obviously a no. And as you can see, I left some notes over here. So, okay, let me go back. So that, I did not achieve that. Do daily affirmations, I always do. So I'm going to tick that. Morning prayer, yes. Night family prayer, yes. Bible study 5 times a week, yes. Probably even more than that, like probably 7 days a week, or six. Fast every Tuesday, no meat and OMAD. I didn't even know I set that goal. Okay, so I'm gonna actually probably introduce that in 2026. I'm gonna have to set a reminder on my phone. All right, let's move on to health and wellness. Weekly menu planning, yes. Gym 3 times a week, no. Lose 10 kgs, no. I actually gained another 10 kgs. I need to lose 20. So it's been, my health, guys, has been not the best. Please pray for me. But I'm currently now getting help. I now know what's going on, or maybe I don't know. I actually don't know what's going on, but at least I have now a doctor who's checking or onto it or prescribing the right things that are going to help me. So I actually thought I have PCOS because of how things are happening with me. The weight loss, the sugar the weight gain. Gosh, I don't wish anything hectic. The weight gain, but I don't eat too much. The sugar cravings, the fertility issues. I thought it was that, but then the doctor said, no, it's not. So I don't know. So right now, a lot of things are happening. And one day I'm going to do a video talking about it. Just if other women are going through the same thing, but not today. Cook more at home. Yes, we did, but we also still did eat out. So I would like to only cook at home for 2026. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely doable. And the reason why I'm saying not going to be easy, and you're probably thinking, Noma, your husband is a chef. It's going to be fine. The reason why I'm saying it's not going to be easy is because we work a lot. So things like laundry, cooking, like those kind of things, I'm not going to waste my time on them when I'm already burnt out with work. So I will give someone else that job and pay them, and then I use that time to invest in myself and in my business, and also in rest. I cannot fight with my husband over laundry or over cooking because I want to be the one who does it all. Like I'm Superwoman. I'm not Superwoman. I am a present mom, I am a present wife, but I'm also a present financial advisor and a businesswoman. And there are some things that I'm just not going to prioritize, like laundry and cooking. I'll rather buy food from Woolworths that's already made and make it. And I'll rather get our laundromat, which is literally right here down the road, to do our laundry, and it takes away the pressure from me and from my husband, and just having piles of laundry because I want to do it all. I cannot do it all. And yeah, that's basically why I'm saying it's not easy, but because next year we are on a debt-free journey, like a very aggressive and intense debt-free journey, we have agreed that we are going to cook beans and rice. And again, when I'm saying beans and rice, I don't mean we're just eating beans and rice. What I'm trying to say is we're going to be eating on a very strict budget. So we're going to have to figure out something around that. Get pregnant naturally? No, unfortunately. And I don't want to get into too much of that because a lot of things just happened this year, which not okay. Fix my teeth? No. So as you can see, my health is getting less than I wanted to. So I really need to change that next year. Cook more at home. I'm going to untick this. We didn't cook as much as I wanted to. So we cooked some, but we bought a lot of pre-made stuff already to make it easy. And I want to change that because my body needs that. And also our finances. Okay, career and business. So upload 8 times videos a month. Yeah. Sell over 1,000 digital products. No, I actually checked that out, and I sold 700 digital products on the dot. Well, till today. So I don't know what's going to happen till the 31st of December, but till today I've only sold 700. Excuse me. And it's definitely not going to be 1,000 unless a miracle happens. A video of mine goes viral. That would be amazing. I'll be very grateful. Be a platinum high flyer. Yes. Double platinum. Yes. Century Club. Yes. Sign 3 clients every week. Yes. Reach 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. No. So please subscribe if you haven't. But no. So as you can see, my career and business has been my really big focus for 2025, and yeah, it's there's way more that I achieved, which I'm going to talk about shortly. Financial goals: save 50,000, no. Invest 12, almost, but no. Track my budget and stick to it, yes. Pay off debt, no. Work with more brands, yes. Earn 6 figures, yes. I had a 6-figure month. And those are our goals for 2025. Health really needs more ticks. The health one is struggling, and the finance one is another one that needs more work. But career and spiritual and personal, I'd say I have a good routine and rhythm of what am I doing there. Okay, so a few things also that I want to show you guys is what I achieved in 2025. So I started something where I wrote good things that are happening for the year, and the reason why I was doing that is because I had so many hard, terrible things happening for 2025 with me, and especially with my health and finances, that I was really now consumed and only focus on that. So I wanted to change it. I really wanted to also track or remind myself or write down whenever something good happens. So I've got quite a long list, and it's on my notes app thing here. Let me just, I don't know how to close it. How do I make this big? Okay, I don't know how to make it big, so I'll just leave it like this. So basically, these are good things that happen for me in 2025. So work from home with my husband, yay. Skylar swimming. She started to swim and she's very good at swimming. She swam at the gala and she came second twice and third once, and that is amazing, for someone who didn't know how to swim at the beginning of this year. She's learned to swim, she's good at it, and she swam in the gala and got 2 silvers and 1 bronze. High flyer silver for me, yes. Moving into a bigger space, yes. High flyer gold, Million Club Q1. It was our first Million Club in KZN, and I was the one that got awarded that. Got flown to Pretoria for a lunch as a recognition for my hard work. High flyer platinum was amazing. Brand collaborations. So specifically, I worked with Telkom, Postnet, Standard Bank twice, and company webinars. So I got approached by different companies, actually 2 companies, and I did webinars on personal finance for them. So I had a webinar for their whole team, and I did that, and they paid me really well. High flyer silver, so that was a double silver for the year. Career growth, I just wrote career growth because my business just really grew. My practice as a financial planner, financial advisor. I love my clients. I love you guys. If you are watching and you're my clients, really do appreciate you. You've helped my practice grow. You've helped me grow mentally as well in this journey. I understand personal finance so well now that I really, really help people even if they don't become my client. So high flyer gold, so that's another double gold for the year. Million Club Q2, I was the only one in KZN who qualified to a Million Club Q2. High flyer double platinum, that was amazing. Mid-year, so in the mid-year they do like a whole conference thing, and I was number 2 in KZN as a financial advisor, and I was number 1 in our team. Our team is called Virtus. I was also the one who had the top case count in KZN. I submitted the most, business. Wealth by Wisdom for Women. So I started my amazing flagship mentorship program. I love that program. I'm closing the course, by the way, guys. So the course is going to be open now up until the 31st of December, and then I'm closing it. The the course is going to close. I'm only going to have the membership because I want to coach people. So the course is available and you're going to have access to it forever. But the membership, we meet every single month live. We have monthly challenges and all of that, which I'm going to cover towards the end of this video on the bootcamp that we are launching for 2026. I'm excited for that bootcamp, so I want to talk about it shortly. But yeah, so if you want the course, I'll leave it on sale. I'll literally leave it on sale, and then I close it on the 31st of December. And then from January, I'll only have the membership, which has all the courses in it, and also our monthly meetings and our exclusive WhatsApp group as well, and the bootcamp. So I love my Wealth by Wisdom women. I think I've got 22 women in there. It's just an amazing group. Awards gala dinner at Liberty, so I spoke about it earlier, got invited to that. High flyer silver triple, so I've got my 7th high flyer for the year. Million Club quarter 3. That was amazing. That was so awesome. So I qualified for Million Club quarter 1, 2, and 3, and then I got awarded a Montblanc pen. I was quite shocked at how much those pens are. Really shocked. But I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful just to be recognized and, be appreciated. And then going to the beach every week, and it sounds like something stupid, but it really does ground me, and I'm grateful to be able to be self-employed and decide that, this morning I'm going to the beach. When I drop off Skylar, I'm going to go to the beach, and it's just something that is really good in my life, and I'm grateful for it. Church every Sunday, so I am grateful that I was able to go to church every Sunday. Now I've got my main home church, it's just a bit far, and then we've got a church close to where we live. So I go to my home church where my mom and my gran are once a month, and then the one close to me, I just go every Sunday. So that's how we have basically maneuvered things. Otherwise, we just drive too far every single Sunday, and then the whole day is gone. It's just a bit hectic. I had a 6-figure month, so that's something I need to appreciate, which was November. And Skylar reading, writing, and speaking skills have really improved, and also Sentry Club. So these are the things that happen for me in 2025 that I really wanted to highlight, because it's so easy to focus on only the low. It is easy to focus on only the lows. So the 2025 lows is obviously not getting pregnant. So my fertility issues, my health issues, my health, I really need to focus on that. That's a big low for me. Really made me sad this year. And I'm glad I wrote down the good things, because if I didn't, I would forget about all the good things that happened and focus on just these lows. So yeah, having fertility issues, our finances, all this debt, we need to get rid of it. So it's really stressful. And also business was not doing well this year. It was actually quite the worst year for Nomazdiary. But we still made it. It was still fine. It's just that it was a low. It was one of the low things that happened for us in 2020. And now let's move on to my vision board. Okay, so I'm opening Canva, and I'm not done with this vision board, but I'm going to show you a little bit of what I have put together. Get bigger. Okay, so this is my vision board for 2026. I'm still going to put it together properly because I have 2 pages right now. So I'm going to put it as 1 page, and I'm going to make it landscape. So I want to really toast to everything working out. It all worked out. I don't know why I put that there, but I know why. You know what I mean? But I want to one day have some champagne and say to my husband, it all worked out. So that's the one thing that I'm focusing on. It's kind of my theme for 2026, that it's all worked out. So what worked out? So our marriage, thriving, becoming debt-free, investing, what we want to invest, our goals, really growing our portfolios. I want to buy new PJs. Guys, I don't have good PJs. I've got really old nighties and PJs, and sometimes I sleep in my husband's big t-shirt or things like that. So I really want to buy myself nice PJs. So I like these ones. They look nice. And I don't like something silky, and I don't like something like long sleeve. I need it to be very like freeing. I need to feel free. Yeah, so the boot camp for 2026 is focused on paying off debt and building wealth. So I've put it over there, and I'll touch more on it. So I really want this bootcamp to be very successful for so many of us, and I would like to enroll at least 300 people in the membership program, and we are all just like literally chasing financial freedom. So yeah, that's like the focal point of the year. That's why it's kind of in the middle. I really want to achieve paying off debt and building wealth. Another plane. I don't know where I'm going because I don't have the funds. I don't have the funds to book a trip, but I would like a trip. I don't know what trip, but I would like a trip. Emergency fund. I'd like to grow my emergency fund. Drink more green smoothies. I've started drinking my green smoothies again, so I just want to increase that. Just because I don't eat as much greens as I should be, so smoothies are good because I just put all the spinach and whatever there, and it's enough for the day. And I need to buy an iPad. I really want to get an iPad. It's good for my business and what I do. And sometimes when I meet my clients one-on-ones, if I had an iPad, I would be able to draw on it. So I want to do those kind of stuff. Even when I'm having a YouTube video, I want to be able to like draw some stuff. So an iPad would be great. And also, like I said, have over 300 ladies in the Wealth by Wisdom Academy, so that we are all focused on paying off debt and building wealth and starting online businesses and just becoming the best version of ourselves. Especially in South Africa right now, everyone is struggling financially, and how we can reach financial freedom is by getting rid of debt. So growing our net worth and focusing on building wealth, and also increasing our income online, not by having 2 jobs, but by a digital business. So I really want to have at least 300 women that are chasing the same thing. I want to wake up at 5 a.m. I want to be a 5 a.m. girl, and do a lot of things early, so that when it's time for me to wake up, Skylar, I'm not all over the place. So I really want to structure that accordingly, which means I'm going to have to sleep early. And then beans and rice. I'll put the beans and rice there. You're probably going to hear about beans and rice the whole year, because my focus is literally on eating the cheapest food ever, so that I can use our food budget to pay off debt. And again, I'll put that over here. What if it all works out? What if it all works? So easy to focus on it not working out, but what if it all works out? Carry on Bible studying, and again in the membership, post more Bible study videos, have more Bible study lives. And this is just an affirmation. I'm a successful content creator. I'm not an influencer. I'm not chasing views and subscribers. I'm growing a business, and I'm creating content that is going to add value into your life and is aligned with my values as well, which will make me a successful content creator. My debt has reduced drastically. That's what I want. I would like to host a seminar for the Nomazdiary community. I just don't know where and when. And I'd like to go here. I don't know where that is, but wherever I go, I want to have a view of the beach like that, even if it's just for 2 nights. Can't say 1 night. I hate staying for 1 night. You get there, you sleep, you wake up, you check out. I hate that. So 2 nights or more. Oh, and I need to renew my driver's license. So yeah, that is... I dread going there, so I need to do that. I wish we could renew it online. Like in New Zealand, when we were in New Zealand, we used to renew the driver's license stuff online. I'm having to stand a long line and wait. I'm too busy for that. Okay, so that is my vision board for 2026. I just need to put it onto my Notion, so I'll do that on the next video. And then for my financial end of year reflection, so I'm going to use my BFF, and let's see if I can share my camera over here with you guys. I've got my pillow behind me because I don't have a office chair like a proper. Hopefully you that. Okay, so I've got my BFF with me over here, and what I'm going to do is open to the first page. So just after you write your name, open to page 1. And that's where the end of year reflection page is at. So let me just grab a pen. Okay, so I'm gonna check if it's aligned with my goal. Okay, so we're gonna start with question 1, which is, what are 3 financial blessings you experienced this year? So 2025. So it says here, a moment to pause, give thanks, and prepare for a prosperous new year. So what 3 things are you thankful for that happened in 2025 this year? Okay, so for me is consistent income. So number 1, and you're probably thinking, okay, Noma, that's weird. But it is a blessing to receive an income first and foremost. We have to be very grateful to God and, show our gratitude through giving him 10% of what we receive. But as someone who is self-employed, it is a 10 times more blessing to get a consistent income if you are a business owner. So I'm very thankful for a consistent income. Number 2, I am thankful for the brands that reached out and paid me and worked with me. So working with brands, there are brands that reach out that I had to decline because it didn't align with my channel, my values, what I talk about. And there are brands that reach out that wanted to pay me like peanuts. So I didn't work with them, but they wanted more. So I'm grateful for the ones that saw my work and paid me that. So I'm grateful for that. And another blessing that happened this year is the 6-figure month. That has never happened before. It was my first ever. So I'm even going to put a date and go November 2025 was the time I reached 6 figures as an income. Okay, so question 2 is, what financial mistakes did you make? And what did they teach you? Because I've got financial mistake. And what did they teach you? So for me, number 1 is overspending. And I overspend because I'm a giver. I'm very generous. So the lesson that I learned over here, I don't want to go too much into what I overspend on, whatever, but the lesson that I learned over here is it's okay to say no. So it's okay to say no because it's not going to be aligned with my goals of paying off debts and building my savings and investments. So it's okay to say no to something. Another mistake that I would say I made is not saving for school fees. And you already know that I like paying school fees by the first quarter it's done. So now I'm going to have to really grind to pay off school fees when I could have, obviously, as a sinking fund, saved. But I had a lot going on financially that I tried to start and then I couldn't finish because I had other things to take care of. So now I'm like, oh God, now I need the money. So I don't want to go through that again. So I've learned my lesson and I'm going to definitely make sure that I'm saving for school fees, for 2027. So now I'm going to grind just to have enough money to pay for school fees by at least end of February, beginning of March, somewhere there. So these are the mistakes I would say. There's many other mistakes, but these are the ones that I would say a big difference would have happened if I didn't do. Okay. Question number 3 is, what are your top 3 financial goals for the new year? So for me, goal number 1 is obviously to pay off debt. I'm going to put the amount, 400,000 Rand in debt. And how we are hoping to achieve that is doing the challenge, the no spend year. Okay, and top 3 goal number 2 is to make more than 1 6-figure a month, to make 6-figure income. And I'm just gonna put 3 times. So I would like 3 months or more of 6-figure income. And then top goal number 3 is to save 5,000 Rand a month to emergency. So I just need to regrow that. And then obviously I've got other goals, but these are my top 3 goals. And then the question here is now aligned to the top 3 goals is, how will you stay accountable? So how are you going to achieve these top 3 goals, Noma? So for me, it's 100% going to be the bootcamp. So the bootcamp is a 12 12-month bootcamp. So in the bootcamp, we have challenges every month, so challenges monthly. We have an accountability WhatsApp group, and people share their testimonies of paying off debt and closing the store card and, saving this much money, or, whatever. And it really does help. Accountability WhatsApp group. Having our lives every month, lives monthly, to now obviously launch the challenge for the month and have a theme for the month and go through everything that's going to help you become a best version of yourself, which I'm going to show you the topics for the bootcamp for next year. And obviously using spreadsheets and planners while doing all of this. Spreadsheets plus planner. My spreadsheet is going to be really focused on paying off debt, and my planner is going to be really focused on helping me stick to my budget. So that is how I'm going to stay accountable. So I'm going to close my BFF and now show you what's going to be covered in the bootcamp, and then we are technically done with the reset for 2026. Okay, so I'm going to pull my Google Sheet over here. Okay, so it's going to be called the Bootcamp for 2026. It's going to be called Your Soft Rich Life Era. So amazing. So this is just a little letter that you're going to get from me. These are the things that I've just basically put together. I've created a whole thing. I can actually show you. Let me just see what I have created for the new bootcamp that we're going to be using. Blueprint for financial freedom. Yes. Okay, so I've created our monthly money tracker. I've created a retirement calculator, an investment calculator, a 500 Rand investment tracker, other investments tracker, a debt to income ratio. So tracking, I think it is 15 debts, as you can see. This is what I've created for the membership, and this is what we're going to cover in the 12 months bootcamp. So we're going to audit, we're going to do a money audit, we're going to schedule a live and do a money audit. We're going to create our safety wallet. I will explain all of that, obviously, in our monthly lives. Building a financial freedom foundation. What foundation do you need to be financially free? So if trouble comes, you are sorted, you're okay, you're not worried, your house is not going to collapse, as Jesus says. Retirement planning, attacking high interest debt, debt to income ratio lesson, which is going to work hand in hand with that spreadsheet. Your freedom number calculator, so how to calculate that number that you need to reach to then find financial freedom. So starting to invest, if you haven't invested, investing that 100 Rand, 200 Rand. So obviously I'm going to show you portfolios that I use and things like that. And also if you want to just invest a little bit on easy equities or whatever, I'm going to show you the portfolios that I recommend and why I recommend that. Building wealth, building your wealth foundation. So you've got your financial freedom foundation, and then you've got your wealth foundation, so your legacy foundation. Your dream cash flow, we're going to cover what does that mean and how to create it. Your mindset, vibrations, energy, understanding all of that spiritually, how is money aligned spiritually, and also your soft roof. And then lastly, the reflection, which we're going to be doing by this time next year together as a group. So if this sounds like something you desperately need to stay accountable, to find financial freedom, to hopefully build an online business, to attack your debt, all of that, then definitely join. It is 230 Rand a month in the membership, and it's going to change the game for you. You're going to expose yourself to information that will help you, empower you to become a better version and enjoy your life, man. Like, life is not about just living paycheck to paycheck and paying off debt and watching other people on Instagram thrive. Life is about creating that life for yourself, but you just sometimes need that guidance, that accountability, that person is going to hold your hand and show you the right way And that's why I've created the Wealth by Wisdom Academy. It's literally creating wealth using biblical wisdom and having other people around you who are in the same journey so that you know you're not alone. And wealth sometimes is not created with just one paycheck. You have to learn how to make more money. You have to learn what are the possibilities. And if you don't have a business idea, then where can I invest my money that is going to grow my money and pay me dividends? So that's what we're going to be covering there. That is it, guys. One last thing that I just want to cover. There's a scammer going around on TikTok messaging people. I will not message you first. My name is Nomaz with a Z Diary. I'm not Noma Diary, Nomazdiary. I have a link on my profile. My website is linked on my profile. That profile has no link. In my profile, I've written, this is my only account and website. There is no other account. I have over 150,000 followers. I don't have just 3,000 followers. And those 3,000 followers, if you are here, go and report that account. Even if you're not following, please go and report that account. They are scamming people. They message one of my other clients. No, it's not a client. They message one of my other followers saying, they did message a client of mine, but they message a follower as well saying they're going to invest 2,000 Rand in gold for them, and it's going to make like 10,000 Rand in 2 weeks or something ridiculous. I would never say that. I don't do trading. It sounds like a forex trading scammer using my name, using my profile picture, and just be careful. I've put it out there. I don't know how else. They've blocked me, but obviously people have sent me the stuff. So just report them up until TikTok takes that whole thing down. Otherwise people are going to get scammed. You don't want to get scammed. But also I am Nomazdiary, not Nomazdiary. That I don't know what else to do. I just need your guys' help, and please be careful. Look at the subscribers, look at the link, and I'll never message you first. That's already just no. I'll never message you first. I will meet you one-on-one like this. You will see me. I'm a real person. I'm real. I'm not just going to DM you and take your money. No, I'm a real person. I'll give you a background story. I'll make you sign a consent form which has my license number as a financial advisor. Like, I do the whole process in a legit way, and I'm backed by Liberty. Liberty's owned by Standard Bank. I'm not just putting your money in weird stocks and gold and stuff. That I'm not a trader. I'm not a trader. I'm not going to just put your money and pick what stocks to put your money. We work with actual investment specialists, and they put the funds together, and they're the ones that invest your money through Liberty. So it's a proper strategy in place whenever I open a retirement for you or open investment for you. We are not just guessing like, oh, let's choose Apple. Oh, let's choose this. It's not like that. It is a proper financial planning strategy that has worked for years to build generational wealth, and that is what I use as well. But again, before you even sign up and get debit orders, you meet me. We have our first session, our second session. We go through your budget. You see me like it's a real human being. You see my license number, like you're going to sign my consent form, like an OTP, and then it comes to you as a copy. Nothing is shady and weird. Do not fall for the scams. Do not fall for the scams. Just, there's nothing else I can say. Just do not fall for the scam. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you appreciated today's video, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Bye.